Okay, hey guys, and welcome back to Notorious, where we'll break down news and political events from this week. Okay, so first off, Dr. Ben Carson, in an interview with Chuck Todd on Meet the Press, said that he believes that a Muslim cannot become president in the US. Okay, I don't understand what is in the Republican Kool-Aid in this election, because it seems like each week they are just alienating a new group of voters. So first, Donald Trump made comments about immigrants from Mexico and Latin America. Then he kind of made comments about immigrants in general, saying that they should just be speaking English, they shouldn't be speaking any foreign languages in the US. And now Dr. Carson is making comments about Muslims in the US. So at this point, it feels like each week they're just alienating a new group of potential voters. And what's really surprising about this and what's so unprecedented is that in the past, political parties have always tried to maximize the number of voters that they can have, that they can get. Parties always want to get more voters. They want to bring as many people as they can to rally for their cause. And it seems like the Republicans are doing the exact opposite. They're trying to shrink their electorate. And to the point where, when they get to the general election, I don't understand how many groups there are going to be left, because at this rate, they're just offending a new group of voters each week. And obviously they're trying to to compete among each other in terms of who's most conservative. But this isn't going to help them in the general election. And I feel like if their goal now is just to say these things that they're thinking and they're kind of saying around their kitchen tables, I guess, and they need to get these types of thoughts off of their chest, that's fine. They can keep doing that. They're, it's working out for them, and there's obviously support for that. But if their goal is to win the presidency, they really need to come up with a new strategy, because this isn't going to help them get to the White House in 2016. And what's really surprising is that this is a party that has just lost the presidency in the last two elections. So you would think they would certainly have it in their best interest to come up with a new strategy and to realize, like, we have been going in the wrong direction for the last two campaigns. We need to come up with a new plan. But it's like, but they don't want to do that. They want to go further in the wrong direction and see, well, maybe this time it'll work out for them. But I mean, as history can tell, it's probably not going to work out very well for them. And also this week, Governor Scott Walker of Wisconsin has decided to end his campaign for the presidency. He didn't perform too well in the last debates, and he kind of realized he doesn't have much of a chance. But I guess, I have to kind of praise Scott Walker for at least making a public announcement and and leaving and leaving the campaign publicly. Because, in contrast to kind of what Rick Perry did, who ended his campaign about 2 weeks ago, and he kind of tried to leave the building quietly in hopes that no one would notice. And the reason nobody really noticed it and it didn't make much of a change in the campaign is because he didn't have a good chance anyway, so it didn't really affect things going forward. But now that we're entering the fall, it's definitely, we're gonna have to have some candidates start to drop out, and to realize, like, if they don't have a shot at this, they kind of need to just leave the race and leave the path open for somebody who does have a chance. And until we find out who that is, you guys can always follow the blog on notorious.wordpress.com and on Twitter @notoriously, and I'll see you guys soon.